Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Race 3 of the Z1R tournament between Captain Green 7, Error 72, Karakarn VI, and Reigning Elementalist. I am Boof and Boom. Joining me in the booth is CD Improv and Kamion Renokai on tracking. CD, what are we looking for today? Meat block?
Sorry, I was going to say we're looking for a Pikachu.
Oh.
I am fairly certain that is a Pikachu. I mean, it's really tiny on my screen, and we haven't seen it in game yet, but I think that's a Pikachu. That is adorable.
Oh my gosh. It
Yay,
is.
Ruby!
It has to be.
Oh, yeah, good job, Ruby. But anyway, I say we are looking for an amazing race, and holy cow, we are off and running. Oh my god, he did the whole overworld! Ah, that's great!
Are those little Pidgeys?
I don't know! Oh my god, they're little ash, they're ashes. Doctor, what's his face?
Professor Oak.
Yes, Professor Oak, there we go. Oh my god, that's awesome. But anyway, so we found an arrow store.
We found an any road.
Error found an any road. Pikachu's being adorable. And I totally need this now. Like, you have no idea. It makes up for the fact that our small secret is 4 rupees.
I mean, something has to be heavy, or, you know, I don't even know what the heck, what was that on the coast?
Maybe a raft? Could it have been a raft on the coast? Let's see. Oh no, it's a heart. Alright, so it's a heart on the coast. Okay. Thank you, Captain Green, for getting over to the check. Error's gonna find level 1.
And I think it's up on Death Mountain, but I can't be sure. Just,
I want to say that's where he was. Here we've got
here we
the
go.
any roads. Here we go. Next to Vanilla Sword Cave. That's a bow underneath the Armos item, by the way. All right, so Karakarn is going to go ahead and get his bow right off the bat. It's underneath the Armos item that's in the top right-hand corner of the map.
Okay.
Death Armos is in any road.
And I think west of Vanilla Sword was one of the any roads as well.
Alright, so Rupee is going to take advantage of the any roads here. It looks like he's heading down towards... Oh my god, that was an oddish! Oh.
And we have a letter pickup, although I'm not exactly sure where. And Karakarn is in the northeast, found some shops. And Eric, go ahead.
So what's Pikachu going to use as a sword?
I don't know. I can't wait.
Oh my god, this is awesome. But alright, okay, focusing. Captain Green. Captain Green found the potion letter, picked it up. He's about to get the really good news that there's a bow underneath the Armos item. That is, in fact, the coast heart on the coast. So I guess Fred.
Yep, and Karakarn has found level 7. I don't know where, though.
I'm a little surprised that he's... Yeah, I'm not even tracking. I gave up. I'm a little surprised that he is wandering into this level 7, but again, you might not be able to find keys or a bomb or anything like that for free.
Oh my god, it's a little lightning bolt. It's at level 3, or wooden sword, and CD might explode. Because it is too cute. Come on, just...
Oh my goodness, good job, Ruby! This is seriously amazing. This is well done. Alright, so it might be a little while before most of our runners make it all the way to the other side of the map to find that sword, but I mean, I don't see it really hurting him for a while yet.
No, we do see bombs for 8 rupees though, so that's going to be good news for the runners. Hopefully that is not the only bomb shop though.
That is very far away to try and get to. Error is going to go ahead and see his bow underneath the Armos. It looks like Rupee is heading down to bomb the coast.
Why not? Oh god,
yeah,
I can't. I mean, it's too cute. It's a
It's candy. It's the rare candy.
The rare candy.
That's what the hearts are. Oh my gosh.
And we missed a very gross large secret of only 66 rupees.
Oh, that is just rude game. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the money. Okay, the money. We got the 4 rupee small secret again.
Okay.
We're being shot at by a Weedle. Or, no, I'm sorry, it's a Caterpie, isn't it?
I didn't get a good look at it.
It's the one that turns into the butterfly.
That's a Caterpie.
Alright, Karakarn is going to go ahead and take the any roads. It looks like he's getting stuck on... he got stuck on Death Armo screen. That one's a little hard to get back into. Captain Green's going to up an A and head, I think, towards Vanilla Start after checking the open cave here in the desert.
Yep, and Error, we can confirm now that level 7 is at the green tree. I don't know, what does everybody call it? Is it like the casino tree, or...
I think most people refer to that as Casino Corner, but I just go, okay, it's all the way in the top right-hand corner of the map. Like, it's up there somewhere.
Alright, and then, let's see, Vanilla Power Bracelet spots one of our any roads. Karakarn picking up their sword. And I don't know the 4th any road yet, so we're getting there.
Oh, hey, we got a level 4 for Captain Green.
At Vanilla Start, okay.
It's a pretty good color. I do enjoy, this is pretty close to vanilla level 1 color. It's that nice happy teal. Looks like we're not really going to get very far, though. Captain Green doesn't like to dig any of the dungeons until he has some form of a weapon. And look, there's level 5.
Okay, that's northeast of Start. Okay. If I write it down now, I can gawk over all of these adorable... I don't know, are they Weedles?
I don't know, they kind of look like Weedles, because they've got the really round faces.
They're cute, whatever they are.
Yeah, this is amazing. And it's
I thought I saw a candle on Captain Green's side for 63 rupees.
You might have, yeah.
These sprites are too cute. The rest of the scene is gonna be like, they're doing something. But look at this.
Look at the little Pokemon. Exactly. Alright, so Karakarn has a sword. He's gone into level 5. Captain Green is about to get his sword. He knows where 4 and 5 are. They're not the smallest dungeons, but, you know, they wouldn't be terrible.
No. And Error finding level 4 as well will soon, I think, based on his routing, he's going to find level 5, his sword, pretty soon, unless he takes a bop, which is possible. Oh yes, zero fun being had in here.
No. Why? Wait, what's this fun thing that we're talking about? So, did you see like 5 lines above that where they said that Zora is a Lapras?
Oh, I did not.
All right, so Captain Green goes ahead. He finds some bombs for sale down in the bottom corner. He's gonna go ahead and buy 2 Vex bombs. Good plan. We've got the money. You might as well do it now. Makes sense. Error is getting closer and closer to his wood sword. He's only a couple of different caves away. He's going to go ahead and screen scroll this just to be on the safe side because you got Zora shooting at you, 2 Lionels, and 2 mummies to dodge.
And we did have the magic sword at the bomb spot north of Start.
And it does look like that was a 63 rupee, oh my gosh, candle. Did you see level 7?
The layout, the rock layout?
It would turn green. It's got like grass all over the floor. Hey, there's Mags.
It could be Mount Moon.
Yeah, so that would be awesome.
So Karakarn, finding a take any at the coast cave, first coast cave, decides to pick up the candle. Captain Green finding their level 5, and Error slowly making their way over to the level 3. I'm trying so hard not to stare at the bottom right box.
He's fighting unknowns. He's gonna go ahead and find boomerang, maybe?
I don't know.
Is it a boomerang? It is, in fact. That's the wooden... Okay, so it's the wooden boomerang, but in this case it looks kind of like a thunderbolt in level 7.
I have to see, what is his little shield? I have no... Please tell me it's like something adorable. Oh,
I
no, it
don't
looks
know. I think he just gave him a shield, but it's still
okay.
really cute. So
It is.
Ruby's got himself a boomerang. This is pretty useful on the overworld, especially with those Lionels. It means we can stun them and walk on by.
All right, at some point, Error picked up a candle, and thank you so much, Cammy, for being our tracker, because I just can't anymore. So cute.
It's level 6. It's very, very pink. It's very magenta.
Just don't get bopped, you'll get your sword. Alright, looks like Captain Green might be going for the Kanana key. So let's see.
That would make sense, and with sword beams, this should, line up really, really well.
Alright, so Error has his sword, and at a little less than 10 minutes in, everybody has a stick to poke something with, unless you're Pikachu.
Oh, well, you gotta imagine. So Captain Green goes ahead, walks back through that door to make sure it saves the Kanana key. He's gonna try to kill the Manhandla. Thankfully, it is not beefy. We just gotta get it to come over here. Oh.
Yep.
It is not cooperating.
Oh.
There you go. Good job. We got a ferry for our trouble, but sadly we're now out of bombs, and it is the transport staircase.
Alright, so Error is in level 6 and decided to poke around a little bit, and oh good, another Manhandla.
Oh good, because we totally needed that. Oh my god, there's Bulbasaurs! I want to say those are Gurias, maybe?
I would have said
there's an orange one. There's an orange one and a blue one. And they just dropped bombs, I think. No. What did Rupee? That was a heart. Okay. Because I know that the Professor Oaks are Lionels.
Yes.
Captain Green finds an NSU room full of orange whiz robes. A bomb drop would be really, really nice here. He's also got a key, so he can continue straight down if this path to the left doesn't lead anywhere. Hey look, now we got 2 of them.
Perfect. And let's see, Error is still digging. Oh, 77 for a bomb upgrade in 5. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, even if that's only 2 bombs, that's kind of worth it if we can get the money and get back in there.
Absolutely. Now, I don't know if Error is going to... I was hoping he was going to try for a Kanana key, but that is tough on a Manhandle room. And it looks like Karakarn did purchase some wooden arrows, burning down Candle Row. So that's good.
It looks like there's a mugger room. It might actually be all the way down on the bottom of level 5, so I don't know that it's for sure necessary. There are no doors leading it back out of the room except for the one you entered from. Possibly. So unless if it bombs, it doesn't really matter anyway, because he's, not required.
Oh, nice shot from Captain Green to take out that Manhandla.
Yeah, really well done.
And Error, finding both bomb shops, unfortunately only has 3 rupees, so is going to have to leave here empty-handed, but does have the candle, so he can continue to burn down the dead woods.
Captain Green gets a really lucky clock while he still has beam sword, so he's going to be able to clear this room and see if it's got a floor drop. We have the map here for level 5.
That almost reminds me of, like, the Binding of Isaac face.
Yeah. Okay, yes. And here we go. We've either found the other end of our transport staircase or we found the item. This could also be our Triforce room.
And we did find level 2, but surprisingly enough, I wasn't staring at Elementalist, so I don't know where it is just yet, but...
We got a wand as the item in level 5.
And that is fantastic for early game, because you don't have to set yourself on fire just yet.
Exactly, and it's going to get you a lot more damage for your money there. So we're going to bomb south and see if we can get to the Triforce room.
And it's recorder blocked.
That is a triple... No, okay, it might only be a double segmented level 2. Oh my gosh, those are Poliwhirls or Poliwags. I don't know which one.
I think it's I want to say Poliwrath.
It's one of them. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Alright, so Captain Green, he's going to get the Triforce in level 5. He's going to move on to level 4. He's going to take his bow with him. Should make this a lot easier.
Wait, was 5 recorder blocked, or was it... Did he get past it? I didn't see.
He bombed down into the room with the Triforce, and I thought he got the Triforce.
Oh, I thought it was a dig dogger in there.
I don't know. That's when Polyworld appeared on the
No.
other side of the screen, which is making this a
wild
little difficult.
Use distract.
Yes. So
Super effective.
if anybody in chat actually caught what actually happened, let us know, please. But yeah, we have level 2. Don't think we've seen an item yet. Oh my gosh, that's a Patra. And it looks like we've got the raft as the item in level 4.
Okay. And let's see here. I just needed him to hit. What is that? I see little feet, but I don't. Maybe it's a graveler? Or a golem?
Is it a fire puppy? Is it a Growlithe?
Alright, we definitely have
it
Triforce.
Looks similar to a Growlithe, but we got the Triforce at a level 4 for Captain Green, which means we are done here. We're just gonna keep on moving.
Yep. Era found a take any in the bush east of the desert shop.
Now, Captain Green doesn't yet have enough money to be able to go ahead and buy the candle, so he's not going to be able to find whichever level we found 6 over in the Dead Woods just yet. We need just a little bit more funds. We do get an immediate raft check, and we find level 8.
Okay.
So yay, Team Raft.
And chat did confirm with the clip that Captain Green did not pick up the Triforce in 5.
Okay, thank you very, very much, chat. We greatly appreciate it. But look, we found one in level 8 pretty much immediately.
But I could have sworn recorder block. So what? Is that a scyther?
I don't. It blends in with the floor. It's a little hard to see. All right, so Captain Green's gonna take his Triforce out of level 8. He's gonna keep on moving. At this point, he probably knows he needs the recorder to get back the Triforce out of level 5.
All right.
He has a bunch of levels he has not found yet.
And I am not going to look. I don't care how much you squeak. I'm going to watch these other because
I'm trying.
We found level.
Oh, whatever it is, it's a Gleeok. I don't know what it is. We found level 1, and it turns out our Triforce is pretty much immediately ladder blocked in the middle of a moat.
And we have the Any Key as our white sword item. It is hidden up on Death Mountain.
Now, see, if anything was going to make Captain Green actually go out of his way to pick up hearts, I think that Any Key is probably a good bet. With how bad keys have been since all the changes to the Shapes algorithm, that's a really good find.
Alright, and Karakarn did leave level 2, so we now know that it is east of the Forgotten Spot. So we're doing pretty good, I think. Really, we're just missing level 3 and level 9 now. And we have one overworld block already taken care of, so...
Yep, with the raft.
So the question, especially if you're Captain Green, is, do I really need to dig for items?
I don't think he's going to. He at least not like level 8, level 7, level 6. I think he's probably looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's already got the item out of 4 and 5, but he's going to look for something smaller.
Alright, so Error and Karakarn, both in level 1. We haven't seen any items out of it yet. And looks like, yep, nice pause strats here by Raining Elementalist to take care of this Gleeok. Gets rewarded with the Triforce.
Alright, good job, Rupee.
I think Captain Green just gambled on some money and won some rupees.
And
then just lost.
Yeah, Team Middle is not being very kind right now. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. He now has enough to be able to go ahead and buy that candle, which will get him access to level 6. And we've got a book in level 1.
Alright. That's a crown.
That's a really nice thing to find. Because it gives you all the maps for every single level in the entire game. And especially with how wonky some of them have been lately, it's amazing. And yeah, I'll agree with you. I think a crown is right.
Alright, so Captain Green did purchase their blue candle. And is heading down to hopefully set some things on fire. And I can't remember... No, I don't think Karakarn's... No, Era I think was in the first room under the E. Maybe that's where that book was. But still needs the floor drop. And that's... I hate finding the basement staircase before I find the floor drop in 1, just because it means I gotta clear the rest of this out.
Yeah, well, especially if you end up finding like the Triforce right away, and you're like, well, I can't even get the Triforce.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a take any with a heart pickup for Captain Green. You have to think that maybe he is wanting to go get that any key. Plus,
But
I
can he?
mean, a few more hearts would be nice.
Yeah, because it's anywhere from 4 to 6, so how many times are you going to keep going up and down, trying to find it, hoping that it's okay? Now, Error, on the other hand, has 6.
And where is Air's kind of heading in the right direction? No, he's not.
No.
I lied.
Yeah, I've found, at least by science, that they're going to do the opposite of what we say, unless we start screaming and threatening.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. But all right, so Captain Green's gonna go ahead. He's gonna up and a save and head back to their start screen and start burning all the things.
Karakarn using their 1 key, and maybe this was, I'm not sure which room held the book, but definitely in a pushback room, so hopefully it will push.
And that would definitely be really useful for him. We still have a lot of levels to go, so having all the maps is gonna save you time with bombs and keys.
Alright, so this was the rune. Now, Captain Green did find the last of our large, if you could really call it that, secrets, and is now up to 188 rupees, so maybe a blue ring purchase is on the horizon.
Yeah, it would make sense. You really don't want to take the chance, especially if you can pick up that any key, and he hasn't bought arrows yet, I think is the only reason that maybe he would probably prioritize an arrow shop if he finds one.
I agree. Speaking of burning things down, Error is now burning down the forest near start.
Speaking of arrows, there we go. We've got a wood arrow pickup here for Captain Green. I like this play. You got the bow really, really early. Even though you have the wand, there are still going to be bunnies and gomas out there, and the wand is so much better against both of those.
Now, I personally missed it when Error picked up his wooden arrows, so I thank you to our tracker again for keeping on top of us, because we're going to be squeaking still. At least I am, because I don't know what Raining Elements has just killed, but I want to know because it's adorable. It looked like a little frog.
I have no idea, because I was looking at the other. I'm trying not to look. These, however, are unknowns. Right now, he's killing a known. It's amazing.
I mean, we're doing good. We only have 3 and 9. And then at some point we can just stop paying attention.
But we're not even talking about cookies or pets or anything right now. It looks like Karakarn might have a Kanana key on his mind. Maybe not. He's just trying to live.
Alright. So, Raining Elementalist in level 1 did pick up the Floor Heart. We found level 3 under, I think, a bomb spot. I thought I heard a bomb go off. And Error making a potion purchase. Unfortunately, I did not see the price. So, I'm assuming blue was the better option because he only purchased blue.
So we had an immediate Aquamentus here in level 3. Looks like we're maybe gonna get an immediate staircase, but is it transport or is it the item? Okay, it's a red candle. There we go. I'm a little surprised that he actually went in there to go pick it up, but hey, why not?
Alright, and I think the potion prices were blue 38, red 87. Chat, please fact check me. And really, all Captain Green needs is now a Triforce. This was a ridiculously fast level 3.
Yeah, it was like, here you go. Oh, wait, that's a staircase. That means this is a segmented level 3.
And possibly a necessary staircase. I like it.
Yeah, I don't think we have any other, no, there's one other door. So let's see what's below this.
Alright.
Oh, the Room of Lag. Always
And
fun.
they up.
Jerk faces. That is so rude when the game does that. But with the red candle, the bow, the arrows, the wand, he's got plenty of different weapons to take these guys out with. He's gonna get 5 rupees for his trouble, and I imagine we're about to see the other side of the staircase now.
Yep. Meanwhile, Error finding level 2, and Raining Elementalist also up near the gravesite, going to pick up their candy. And
Yay!
So really now at this point, everybody has the required hearts to pick up that wonderful any key that's up on Death Mountain. So far, Captain Green is the only one who's seen it, though.
You have to wonder how long. Hey, there's a map. Oh, we can't get the map. We don't have a ladder. So, all right, that's potentially a problem here in level 3. There's our compass. Nope, we can get to the Triforce room unless this is like a Chevy. Oh,
Nope, just
it
a
is
Petra.
Yeah. I mean, you
It
know.
hits like a Chevy.
Yeah,
so
it
you're,
hits like a truck, but with the wand. It looks like Captain Green is using both the wand and the wood sword at the exact same time. So I don't know if it rolled up, rolled normal, or what, but he just blew right through it.
Yep. So okay, there it is. South of the third power bracelet spot. I call it third power bracelet spot. I know everybody has different ways of calling things. What do you call that?
Right above the other Armos, or right between those two Armoses. I'm like, it's that spot over there. Usually, like, I'm the type of person that gives directions by, you see the giant rock that looks like Elvis Presley's head? You just take a left there. So, you know, it's usually, did I die on that screen? Are there whiz robes everywhere? You know, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And so far we've had 3 runners in 2. Error's in here right now, and we haven't seen the item yet.
I'm trying to think if there was a room that we couldn't clear. I think it was more that we maybe
didn't want to clear.
Yeah, I think it may have been just a darknet room or something like that. I know Rupee Cook took a couple of deaths in here.
All right.
Ooh, and to answer your question to chat, no, not really. Elvis is timeless and immortal, and you know he still is alive in Vegas or maybe an alien.
All right, Captain Green did get their any key with the 6 hearts, as we know he would. Dating self with Elvis Presley. No, CD is a beautiful young woman.
No,
and
I'm
anybody
old, but it's okay. I'm old, but I'm not quite that old.
Well, everyone, go ahead.
Ooh. Captain Green's gonna go ahead and head back into level 5. We got the wand out of here, so it must have been a Goma that was blocking the Triforce. Because he wouldn't have gone back in without the recorder if it was a Dig Dogger blocking his Triforce. I don't think he would have bothered. Because he keeps really good notes, so.
Beelining for it.
Yeah, he's like, nope, we're done.
Everything in the face. So
no, it's the bomb upgrade. All right, I like this.
Okay.
I like this a lot. For the same amount of money that it would have cost us to probably just fill up on bombs, we get an extra couple. So this is good.
Yep. So I mean, not the best price, but not the best amount, but still a very decent price. 77 for 3. I'm okay with that.
Karakarn gets bopped by this Patra in this monstrous-looking level 6. This kind of reminds me of, like, a computer component from, like, the 80s or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like one of those big, bulky chips. And it does look like, this guy is relatively necessary as he is blocking both our path to the right and up.
Alright, so Reigning Elementalist does find level 3. Error purchases a key, which is going to make him very upset when he eventually goes up into Death Mountain. Because that's my thing. I get lots of keys and then I find something that completely negates the whole thing. Or it's like you buy the blue ring and then you trip over the red ring in your next dungeon.
Is Aquamentus now a Goldine?
I didn't see. But now that
it almost could be like walking back and forth on little fishy feet. All right, but anyway, so Karakarn, doing battle with this Patra, manages to take him down. He's got 1 bomb left, a couple of hearts. Rupee is gonna go ahead and pick up his red candle. Captain Green finds what might be his last take any, though I haven't seen him pick up a potion yet, so maybe he's got 1 left.
Let's see.
Because he normally, so a lot of the veteran runners, when they have enough hearts to at least pick up the white sword item, they will go ahead and pick up a potion. Oh, here we go. Level 2 for Captain Green.
Okay, now Error is out of level 2, so that's now... No, because Captain Green's the only one who's not in there. Okay, there's the floor heart. So what is keeping them out? That's my biggest question.
Yeah, why haven't we seen an item? Unless maybe it was just a second floor heart and we didn't see it.
Oh, but Heart's on the coast.
That's a good point. Never mind.
So maybe it's the Patras? I don't know.
Well, I mean, with Wood Sword and nobody else yet has the wand, it would be a little bit difficult to fight a Patra in some of these rooms.
I agree. Alright, well, I am betting on Captain Green and will be staring at him and not the bottom right corner because I want to know what's in this.
I'm going to put my hand over it. It'll be okay. I'll just hold my hand in front of the cute little Weedles and the awesome change tile art.
Well,
Captain Green's doing really quick work here with this blue Darknet room and that wand. I don't know if it means they rolled down or not.
Oh.
We just had an abrupt audio shift.
I know, and then Captain Green's screen flashed. I'm like, no, please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Yeah, he actually, he does in fact play on a, play on a Nintendo, an actual, like a flash cart, so.
So the cat is probably down there jiggling the wires.
No, actually from what I've been told, Cosette's really good about not being a jerk.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, she's a sweetie pie. Much like the 22-pound, adorable kitty cat that needs an escalator.
Goodness. Oh, so freaking cute. If you haven't seen it yet in the off-topic of the Z1R Discord, you must go over there and check them out. So cute. Oh my goodness.
So I do find it kind of funny that we have, there's going to be another staircase here heading over to that single segment room. Maybe that's what we are having a hard time finding in level 2? Maybe the item's over there? Because I don't know that anybody's actually made it into that room just yet. Because Captain Green, he took a staircase, but it brought him, I thought it took him just over to that other segment. There we go, we got a floor ladder. Woohoo!
Nice. Ladder in 2.
Yay!
And that was guarded by Darknut, so maybe it was just the combat.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to, I don't really want to take that on. He's going to see if there's another way to go into this Triforce room. It looks like there is.
Good. Alright, now Error is in 5. Hopefully we'll dig out that wand. At Gliok, that's not bad. I mean, it's 4 heads on... Oh, never mind.
This is always one of those rooms that I don't like fighting a Gliok in because you have such a limited range unless you've got Beam Sword. You have to stay in between those 2 blocks in order to be able to hit him, and he can kind of cheat a little bit with how far his heads can go.
Well, looks like we've got...
but...
Yeah. Bend the rules just a tiny bit.
No, we had a Triforce here in level 2 for Captain Green, so there we go. That was a very fast fight once he, made it back in there the second time.
Alright, so Error working their way through level 5. Karakarn is in level 6. And really, the only thing we're looking for now is level 9. So it's either Overworld, blocked by either the Recorder, or have we... Let's see, we have seen one raft spot, but I don't believe... Has the...
I don't think anybody's made it all the way over to Coast Raft just yet.
Okay, so... In air quotes, possible. Second Overworld. Oh, that's a Magneton.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so Error's gonna go ahead and get his wand, and we're just gonna go back to trying to ignore that bottom's corner. Just don't look at it. We'll be okay.
Question in chat. Yes, Captain Green so far is the only one who found the white sword item. It is up on Death Mountain. And we have a Recorder sighting in level 6.
Alright, so this is actually really good for Karakarn. He doesn't know it yet. Like right now, he's probably not feeling too great about how long... that bat death and how long being in level 6 took. but he hasn't been to 5, so he doesn't know that the Triforce in 5 is actually underneath the Dig Dogger, and he's going to need that recorder.
Correct. So Era pulls out the wand, and looks like they're going to head out, which I don't know if he saw the block, but crossing fingers did.
I believe he was in the room with the, I believe he was in the room with the Dig Dogger, so I want to say that he did.
Alright, so Karakarn is digging out the deadwoods, going into our lower left corner, going to find their bomb shops. And Era, it looks like, might be heading... Nope, I'm not going to make a guess, because he's going to go the opposite way that I say. Because reasons.
So... Okay, anyway, sorry. Here was my question. I was looking at Rupee's screen because I was wondering exactly with these alternate, with the alternate tile sets, how do you line up a block clip? And then all of a sudden there were Hoppy Machamps all over his screen.
Oh my god, that is adorable.
Yes, and then whatever the Wizrobe turned into, because I have no idea what that was.
Well, I can confirm that Karakarn did do our recorder check, and the lake is not going to be required. It was just a tiny secret.
Oh, bummer. But hey, 4 rupees is enough to buy you a cheeseburger on occasion. Mm-hmm. Captain Green is going to go ahead. He got full health, so I'm imagining he had a potion that I didn't see him pick up. And he's going to make it past this really annoying Patra here in level 1.
And so far it looks like Raining Elementalist... Jewelry!
Woohoo!
Why does when he pick it up that the screen blips? It makes me think that, like, the game is like, no, you can't have it!
That would just be rude of the video game.
Oh,
I am
save. Pick up that Triforce and save, please. I can't take it. Alright, so Era is bombing the coast, and we have Karakarn burning down the forest, and Captain Green giving us heart palpitations with his screens.
He's going to go ahead and get his book out of the staircase here in level 1.
Alright, and I have a couple seconds to stare at Raining Elementalist's side and kind of say, what is that? Who is that Pokemon?
Yay! Oh,
is that's Clefairy?
Yeah, I think so. It's either Clefairy, there's a Star You or Star Me, because I always get those wrong.
I think Star Me is the one with the giant, with the many appendages, and Star You is just the 5 appendage one.
Captain Green is going to go ahead and get his Triforce here out of level 1, which we know is ladder blocked, and none of our other runners found the ladder in level 2, sadly. Error is going to find level 3, and this is the first time we're going to get to see the map. It is in fact segmented. It kind of looks like,
it's a horse.
How about a giraffe rig? Just to keep with the theme.
Alright. I was going to say it's a horse bucking off its saddle.
Okay, that works too. Error's going to go ahead and pick up that red candle. Again, I'm a little bit surprised that they went in there to go get it. It is a great item, but you've already got a wand.
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying there. Who knows? Maybe just like in the I'm already halfway down the stairs because you're just holding that button that you're like, alright, I've committed to this staircase, let me just pick it up. And let's see, so far nothing really of value up in East Death Mountain. We're only looking for level 9 at this point. And it looks like Error and Karakarn are both in level 3. Unfortunately, Karakarn takes a death. It looks like Raining Elementalist died to something. Wasn't quite sure what, but both of them have to go back to their respective start screens.
Alright, they're gonna find what I think is the item here in level 3 for Karakarn. He's gonna go ahead and get his red candle as well.
And Error taking the transport staircase. And let's see, Captain Green is heading over to the coast. So that way...
Oh, he's gonna check post raft. Yep. Might as well grab the heart. Yeah, we're walking right by it. We might as well grab it anyway. But that red ring, he's really not going to need that many more hearts in the game, but I think it's one of those, you know, if you find it, it's not like you're going to walk away from it. Oh, we found level 9!
It's a double raft block. I love it.
No, Camion, or at least I don't think he's got the Triforce from level 5 just yet. I don't think Captain Green has seen level 6 either. Error goes ahead and he gets the Triforce out of level 3. That might be where Captain Green heads next. Nope, we just walked right by it. Oh yeah, 7's up here as well.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see the next time he pauses when he's outside of a dungeon. Alright, so Karakarn gets the compass, which of course is right next to the Triforce, because reasons.
And the game's jokes.
And Captain Green is heading into level 7, so... let me think. So we know that Captain Green has seen level 5. He's obviously seen level 3 because that bomb spot was open. So... praying right now that he didn't mismark it. But now, if he did, I apologize in advance, Captain Green. I mean, that would make sense. They clear out 7, route back to 3, find the wooden boomerang.
Besides, he's just like, no, I don't want to go get this. He'll go after the red candle, but we're not going to go get that boomerang. I mean, there has to be a line.
I mean, his leg probably cramped from going up and down all those basement stairs.
Alright, so he's gonna continue clearing rooms. At this point, he's just looking for that Triforce. That's all he really needs here out of 7.
Alright, and Karakarn making their way into the Triforce room of level 3. They'll be completed soon. And Era is heading over in the direction of Death Mountain, which, as we know, is good, especially because that's where that ending key is.
Yeah, and that ending key has been a really big help for Captain Green because you can just wander through any door you want to. You don't have to worry about, oh, do I have to ration keys? Do I need a Canana key? Just go.
Is it even my door in my house to walk through?
Well, okay, that's usually something you might want to pay attention to, especially if you live in certain states.
Well, that's where the door repairs come in.
I thought that was the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah.
Karakarn's gonna go ahead and get his Triforce here out of level 3. As Pikachu finds his book.
He's as big as the book. I love it.
I'm still trying to figure out what exactly are the bats. Are they birds?
I don't know.
They're so small it's hard to see.
Alright, so Captain Green completely now finished with 7 getting their Triforce out. So, unless they mismarked, I expect us to go to 3 on cleanup.
Yeah, I would imagine. It almost makes sense to do 7 first, because you have to go farther into the map for it. Maybe he hasn't checked Lost. I don't think he's... Yeah, he hasn't checked up here just yet.
Let me see. 9 was it? Okay, that's not too bad then, because 3 is... Yes, 3 is right there, and 9 is right at the second raft spot, so he might be saving it for last.
And he is just missing 2 Triforces, so maybe there's a chance he actually grabbed it while he was in there?
At this point, I'll believe almost anything you tell me, because I don't know the Triforce locations.
Yeah, I want to say Captain Green's only missing the Triforces from 5 and 6, but I'm gonna have to see his, I'm gonna see the chart again when he gets a moment. Because he's only missing 2. There's a single square, and it looks like it's in the position of where 5 and 6 would be.
Okay. So he's heading back up to level 8. So at this point, I think it's a Silver's hunt. So I don't know if he's completely comfortable that these Silvers are going to be a 9. For me, it's a gamble I don't like to take, so I can understand if somebody wants just to dig around a little bit more just to make sure.
I'm now wondering if maybe he thinks that 6 is under a power bracelet location. He hasn't found 6 yet. It's over in it's over in the Dead Woods. He didn't have a candle when he came through there the first time.
Oh man. So this could be a wild goose chase, buying everybody else some time.
Maybe. I mean, it could be really, really fast. Depending upon where the item is.
Well, we haven't seen any... Yeah, we haven't seen either item yet.
So this either could work out really well for him, or we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, always fun. And apparently that's where the transport staircase is gonna go. I mean, the game's like, oh, by the way, you can't go that way.
Alright, so Karakarn is in level 7. Had to have passed by the boomerang. And I don't know if anybody saw whether... Well, obviously he snubbed it if he keeps going. But I don't know if he saw it in the first place. So I'm just going to need somebody, hopefully chat, to confirm. But as far as I thought the Triforce was... Was the Triforce ladder blocked in 7?
I thought it was ladder blocked in 1.
Alright. So, Error back in level 1.
Because Captain Green has it, and nobody else does.
Okay. So, Error is digging out this item, and let's see, as far as we know, does not know that the Triforce is ladder blocked, but we'll come away with this with a red ring, so a double dip, actually no, at this point it's a triple dip for a ring. For a red ring, I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got that many hearts, you get a red ring on top of it. There really shouldn't be anything else taking you out of this game. Looks like Captain Green is going to be able to take out this Goma block here in level 8. Because again, all of our runners, they have the bow. It just not... I don't know if all of them had arrows when they had found some of these levels.
Yeah, I think you're right. Alright, an Error chasing down the ferry.
They're little orange odyshes. I totally owe, I think I owe Rupee cookies.
What kind of cookies? Because we can now
I
segue...
don't know, whichever kind he wants. So I have a feeling, I think we were actually both watching Captain Green the other day, and I might have told him that if he made the Pikachu sprite that I would... Oh my gosh, silver arrows! There we go, Captain... No! Oh! Alright, Captain Green. He had to... So he's been having a little bit of an issue lately where I want to say when he moves his mouse to get to the tracker, sometimes it gives him a second before it goes back onto the screen, and that's why we just saw his inventory screen when he stepped into the staircase. But we had silver arrows in that staircase in level 8.
He is going to give me a heart attack before this is over. Like, when's the last time he saved?
I have no idea, but look, we got another staircase. Is this the other item, or is this... Nope, we got transport. Okay.
Alright, Error did pull the red ring out of 1, and I do believe knows that the Triforce is ladder blocked, so has left. And Karakarn's still clearing out level 7. Back at start, maybe took a death. And Elementalist is back in 2.
Which is a good play for Rupee.
Yep.
He's got the map now. He's got bombs now. He should be able to see where he needs to bomb in order to get into the room where that ladder is going to end up being behind those dark nuts.
And has the wand now, too. So
yeah,
we'll
so
be
that'll
able
definitely
to...
help.
Yes.
There are magic carps in there. And then there's the power bracelet for Captain Green. Again, this kind of makes sense. He hasn't seen 6 yet because he didn't have a candle when he was going through the Lost Woods. And it looks like Error might... is this the room that dropped the ladder, or was that was it a sandy floor room with no shooters?
It was over to the left. Oops. Oh, sorry about that for a second. I had to sneeze.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you. I think the ladder was over in the left off of one of those tiny little outshoots. This looks like a piñata that fell on its side. So one of the little piñata legs. Yeah.
Okay. Totally makes sense.
So Captain Green is back in this ridiculously chonky 6. And now that I think about... Oh, wait, he's in 6. Okay, so he's got full level knowledge.
Yeah, he was working his way around towards it.
He's digging out the recorder.
Yeah. He's got to. He knows where... Yeah, he knows he needs it for level 5. So this is a really smart play. Though, I mean, if you're Captain Green and you're looking at this map of level 6, you're probably going, oh, really? You got the Triforce here on level 2 for Error. I didn't see if he found that ladder or not.
I don't believe so. I don't think he was over in that west part of the map. Get back in there. Thank you. See, you gotta yell at them a little. Just a little.
And we're good. We
Just
got these
gentle.
poly wraths or poly whirls or giving raining elementus a little bit of a hard time, but thankfully they did drop some hearts, so that part's good.
Alright, so Era's headed in the right direction. Was it this room? No. Was it with the Patra?
Oh, Karakarn, if he can get past this Manhandla, is about to get his first. Oh no, he's already got the wand. So I guess he's just trying to find the Triforce here in level 5?
Quite possibly, because I think everybody else had found the compass. And that let them know that the...
Oh, well this is good, because he might actually be our first runner to be able to pick it up.
That's true.
Okay, thanks, Camion. Our tracker mentioning that the tracker is doing tracker things, and that Karakarn hasn't yet seen the item here in level 5. So at some point, he's going to get his wand, and he's going to be thrilled. Rupee is about to get his ladder as long as he doesn't die to these dark nuts. Polywhirls. There you go. Good job, Rupee.
Alright, so it was in the little leg. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's kind of in a really weird spot. So I just want to assume that maybe they ran out of bombs when they were in here before. And on Wood Sword, this would have been a terrible room, but yay for that wand.
It's gross. It's any dark nut room where you don't have a block that you can safety clip into, to me, is gross.
Well, and the red ring is going to help Error out here too, because you don't have to be as careful as you would have been. He does kind of have to worry about setting himself on fire or walking into the sword, but it's not going to do a full couple of hearts of damage.
That's the story of my life whenever I play this game. Alright.
Yeah, me too.
So, Error has the ladder, completely done with this too, and can say goodbye. We have Captain Green working their way through 6. Unfortunately, due to its beefiness, I don't remember specifically where the recorder was in this level.
He also, in good news, he also needs the Triforce out of here too. So this is good because it's two things you need at the exact same time.
Oh, and Karakarn finding a mugger room, unfortunately locking them in. Don't pay it.
Let's hope he can bomb out. Oh no. Well, it looks like he's going to go ahead and up an A, which is a wise decision. He's got a couple of different paths that he can take here in level 5 still.
Alright, so Error does have the ladder and is heading out to level 1 to pick up his Triforce, so that's going to be completely finished for him. And let's see, Raining Elementalist going back into 4. Or not.
Well, that would actually make sense if he doesn't have the raft. But, and he doesn't have the raft, so maybe he's going to decide to go into 5 first.
Okay.
So, Rupee has, or at least we believe he has the wand.
Well,
maybe
it's hard to say with that sprite set.
Maybe he thinks that the Triforce is blocked by the ladder? Or he's just looking for a heart so he can pick up mags.
Possibly. Alright, Error going for a take any. Now, I'm trying to remember what knowledge of levels Error has. Like, obviously Error does not have level 8 or level 9 because those are our raft spots, so... 10 is unfortunately not the answer today for mags.
Darn, game's being a little too nice so far, but it's okay.
Going back into level 4, which we know is the correct thing to do. Captain Green finding their recorder in level 6, and now just has to dig... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, our tracker, Cami and Renakai, pointing out that 11 is... I think Ruby picked up mags.
Ruby picked up mags? Oh, yes, that giant shield thingy.
Thank you very, very much, Camion.
Oh. Yeah, I need a list.
Yeah, we need like we need a diagram of what everything is in this. Karakarn is going to go ahead and take out this Aquamentus. I think this is a transport staircase. No, this is his wand. All right, so Karakarn's about to get his wand. He's going to get his damage upgrade. Captain Green is taking on this Gliok here in this 16-block room. It wasn't ever going to be a push block or anything like that. Error finds his raft in level 4, which is really good news for Error.
Yep.
Hey, and there's the compass in level 6, 2 rooms away from the Triforce.
Let me go put on my surprised face, excuse me.
And it's a very free Triforce just kind of sitting there underneath that Gleeok. So yay, we are done in level 6. And Karakarn is going to be the first of the runners to be able to pick up his Triforce here out of level 5. So yay for that.
Oh, there was an Aquamentus on Raining Elementalist screen, and I didn't quite see it. Yep. It is a Dig Dogger block. He gets the bad news, unfortunately. And did pick up the one, so maybe...
But what is the Dig Dogger? Oh my gosh, the weird tree was in that room. The tree that's actually a rock. Sudowoodo! Yes! Sudowoodo! Okay. Sorry. Alright, back to focusing.
You're fine.
Captain Green is going to go ahead into level 5. He's going to be able to take out the Dig Dogger that is blocking his Triforce, and he's going to be the first of our runners into level 9.
Meanwhile, Error finding level 8, we know this is the place you want to be to pick up your silvers. Now at this point, Error doesn't need anything else besides silvers, so if he finds them here, he is in go mode as well. Tracker's probably doing tracker things, unfortunately. He does have his red ring, though, out of 1. So I'm pretty sure he didn't start off that color.
Yeah, no, he's been taking a couple of heavy bops from things, so I'm fairly certain he's got it.
Alright, so Karakarn finding their raft in level 4. And it looks like Raining Elementalist is in level 4 too, so... Oh, it was a key. Okay.
Captain Green's going to go ahead and pick up the Triforce at a level 5, and we are on our way to level 9. Have we found 9 yet?
Yep, it was the other raft spot
by
the coast.
Over on the coast. All right, here we go.
So
we can whistle to either 3 or 7.
Yep. So I think by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, by process of elimination, we know that the Magical Boomerang and the White Sword are in level 9.
Well, one of those I think we'd be happy to see, but I think we'd take an immediate Ganon over everything else. As Karakarn is going to go ahead and get his Triforce out of level 4.
Did I just hear a roar?
Yeah, I think we did. It's an immediate Ganon.
Like 2 rooms in?
Yay! Well, we don't know
goodness.
where the princess is, and this is a really blocky 9, so we'll see what happens.
So I think about 15 hits with the wooden sword to take him out, but...
Rupee's gonna go ahead and get his Triforce out of 4 while we're waiting.
Yep. Captain Green did get a couple good stun locks. And looks like Error is trudging their way through level 8, joined by Karakarn.
See, on Error's side... Oh, good fight, Captain Green. On Error's side, this makes perfect sense. He doesn't have the recorder yet. He needs the recorder in order to be able to get the Triforce out of 5. Level 8's going to have 2 items, neither of which you've seen yet, and the fact that one of them is going to end up being silvers is going to work out in your favor. Oh, look! The disco room is a Chevy today. This is cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I've seen that.
And he picked up the compass. Captain Green knows where he needs to go.
Yeah, but is the game actually going to let us up there is the question. I mean, it is 9, and 9 does 9 things, as Raining Elementalist heads into level 6.
So the important question is, have we seen our meat block?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll give it a good old-fashioned maybe. Alright, so, Error finding their silvers.
Now, if you're Error, you've got to be relieved that you're digging level 8 and that you found these before you actually needed them in level 9.
Correct. Alright, can we bomb up? We cannot. Gotta do a little different routing.
Alright, game, let's see what you've got in store for us here. Nope, no bomb wall there.
No bomb. Oh, nice.
Looks like we're taking some staircases. Here we go.
Yep. Put some right above Zelda's room.
Well, alright, there we go.
Oh my gosh. Yep, and then just clear that. Pop down to the bottom.
I love the bomb pickup. I think that's great.
the roundabout way
Where
of
in the world?
doing
Game.
this.
Come on, game.
One spot. Oh, that I love it.
Okay, so here we go. By process of elimination, this is how we get to our princess. The door opens, and let's get your GGs in chat for Captain Green, finishing with a time of 59:07.
I mean, that is just an example of, like, routing correctly. Not knowing that you're doing it, but I mean, getting the wand, which allows you to power through that too, which gets you the ladder, and then just busts the entire seat open.
Yeah, it really did. That was an incredibly well-run race from Captain Green's side.
Absolutely. And so, we've got Error and Karakarn in level 8. I don't believe Karakarn's seen the silvers yet, and Error is probably going to dig out that second item. Now, only checked one wrap spot, so we'll see if he factors the power bracelet checks into his routing. My guess, yes.
I mean, you never know. He could find some money to be able to like pick up potions or something. I mean, we might still need to buy more bomb upgrades or meat or who knows.
So, does find the power bracelet.
Now, I want to say that the compass might have been in that area for the trial. Nope,
Oh,
he's already
nope,
got it. All right, there we go. You gotta love that the Triforce was a single room away from start. That's awesome.
Oh, yes. And there we go. Alright, so Error has finished up level 8, so now knows still needs that recorder. Knows he needs it out of 5. What? What?
The grabby hands is our gift, our Gyarados. Hi, Captain Green. GG's. Well done.
Thank you.
Yep. You'll have to forgive us. We were fangirling over Reigning Elementalist's Pokemon sprites.
Yeah, he's got some really cool ones. I haven't seen the latest yet.
Yeah, that's the first, like, for the first 5 minutes, it was, I don't care what anybody else is doing. Do you see this here? But GG's on a very well-routed seed. That was fast.
Thank you. Yeah, anything sub-hour on these flags tends to be pretty good.
I mean, it was just kind of like you got that wand, and the next thing we know, you are just chucking through every single dungeon, and then done.
Yeah. I think the thing that slowed me down the most was just trying to find levels. There was like a lot of walking, but the levels themselves, none of them were too bad, I don't think.
Well, for a while there, we were trying to figure out if you thought the recorder was in 8, or if you were actually looking for the power bracelet.
I had recorded down to 8 or 6, and so I figured as long as I was there, I was going to finish it, no matter what.
Which worked out really well, especially since silvers are there. Ah, poor Rupee is going to go ahead and take a death to Magneton, who is, I think, a Manhandla. Here in level 6, he is trying to find... He's already got the recorder, so he's just looking for that Triforce. And it was, you were also, Captain Green, the first of our runners to be able to get and find that ladder in level 2.
Yep.
I want to say it was probably a shortage of bombs on most cases that kept everybody else from being able to bomb into that one room.
And then first one also to find the any key. And that definitely started to pull you further ahead from the pack. So I think I get a good, 5-10 minutes before Error found it?
Yeah, I want to say it took a little while. It took a little while for everybody to make it up there to Death Mountain. Karakarn is going to go ahead and pick up the second bomb upgrade, which we now know was in level 8.
Okay.
And yeah, you had us fooled there for a minute. We were squeeing. We were a little busy being fangirls over something on Rupee's screen, and we saw you had left 5. I thought you had gotten the Triforce, and then you went back in there later after we figured out you didn't have the Triforce, but we couldn't remember what was blocking it. And I was just like, well, why is he going in there? And then you just like barrel rush right into the bomb upgrade, which is a really good idea.
Yeah, I figured I'd rather have it early, and I didn't think it was too deep into there, so it seemed like a reasonable play.
Oh yeah, it was a very good idea. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, the early in the key is definitely nice. I mean, I ended up in Death Mountain earlier than I usually do because I just couldn't find a candle, so prioritize bomb spots over burn spots.
That makes sense. So besides candle, did you feel that there was anything that, you know, was bothering you during the seed? Like keys, obviously not, but bombs, enemies, anything really?
I don't think so. The only thing that really felt slow was level 6, but you know,
Well,
that was terrible.
Yeah,
it's a solid block with feet.
Yeah, basically. Level 6 was just, everybody is having fun with that one, let's just put it that way. I want to say Karakarn, there was a Patra blocking a shutter door a couple of rooms in level 6, and I want to say it took him like 2 or 3 tries just to be able to make it past him, because all he had was wood sword and no ring yet. As Karakarn finds that Triforce buried deep in level 8, he did manage to get his silvers while he's in there.
Yes. So that was a full clear, but a necessary clear. Because, let's see, he doesn't have his ladder yet. Still needs to go back to 2 for that ladder, but I don't... Captain Green, was there any ladder blocks outstanding? Oh wait, 1. That's right.
Yeah,
Triforce out of 1.
The Triforce in level 1 is ladder block.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was pretty much immediate. It was on, it was in a moat room, right as you, like, walked in the door almost.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, we got another mags pickup, though. As it turns out, 11 hearts is enough. Karakarn's gonna go ahead and pick up his mags.
And Era's still trying to dig out the recorder out of this extremely chunky 6.
Alright, Rupee is going to go ahead and do his first raft check, and he's going to find level 8, which should be a relief. I mean, until you look at the map and go, oh, wow, this thing is huge, and can I leave now? Dies to an unknown just before discovering that this is in fact the Triforce room.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, this could work out in his favor, because if he gets the Triforce here in level 8, does he stick around and dig out silvers?
Let's find out. I know whatever I've said, it's been the opposite, so I'm not going to say anything.
Karakarn goes ahead, finds the Triforce here in level 2, but he is wisely digging out the item.
Yep.
Oh, and Captain Green, thank you very much for the kitty pictures.
Oh, you're welcome. I remember that after last time.
She's very adorable.
I know. Because before the race, that's while we were over in the offs topic going, oh my god, look at all these, they're so cute. And then the race started, and it's, oh my god, look at that, it's so cute.
Yeah, I know, it's like all the presents for us today.
And I think that a race even happened. Well,
I want to say, but you have to love that the floor traps on Rupee's skin or his thing are little tiny Pokeballs.
oh my gosh. What is? I still can't figure out what the keys are.
I'm trying to find out. I don't know if those are keys or if those are bunnies.
I don't know. Captain Green, are you watching this? Do you have any educated guesses?
Oh, okay. Those are Vires, but I don't know what they originally started off as.
Yeah, I don't know. I just pulled it up.
So, in Rupee's favor, he is continuing to dig this level 8 here.
Okay, good. So, Karakarn did find their ladder, Era finds the recorder, and Angel FM telling us that they're Squirtles. They're Squirtles. I just can't. I can't. No.
Karakarn's gonna pick up the Triforce here at level 2, now that he's got the ladder. Alright, he's done there.
Squirtle and Charmander, no. Stop it. Too much cuteness.
No, more cuteness. Era's gonna go ahead and pick up the Triforce just sitting there underneath the Gleeok in level 6.
Yep.
This he's got 2 dungeons left. Karakarn has 3, but level 1 was pretty easy. He's got that ladder now. He can just walk in, pick up the Triforce, and he's on his way. So we could have one heck of a race for second on our hands here.
We do, because Error has not seen level 9. I don't believe Karakarn's done that either. So it's really going to be a question of how they route it. Now, Error could world wrap here to pick up the Coast Heart and then pop up to check the second raft spot, or conversely, go up to the grave and start looking at power bracelet spots.
Looks like he's going to go for that world wrap, which will find him level 9, which is good.
Yep, which I believe then gives him all the levels, unless he hasn't checked the northeast corner. Which given... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Karakarn is in and right back out of level 1. He's got his Triforce.
Where are you going, Error?
No idea, but he's picked
Probably
up an extra
mags.
heart. Oh, okay. This also makes sense. You've got wooden sword. Things have been a little bit beefy,
Yep.
so having that extra oomph would be good.
Okay, so that makes sense, but just, right away from that 9.
And Karakarn, since he is still looking for, I think 9, is going to go ahead and he is checking some of those power bracelet locations. He makes good use of the whistle to head back over towards Vanilla Start, so it shouldn't take him that long to work his way up north towards the raft spot as well.
Okay, so this kind of makes sense now for Error, because you have to pull Triforce out now that you have the recorder. But then where do you go from here? Because you still... Well, 7 was up... Okay, I'm kind of seeing it now, because he knows where 7 is, which is at that green tree in the northeast corner, which then pops you right by the power bracelet and raft check. That is my prediction, but I am not betting any cookies on it.
It's okay. Error goes ahead, picks up his Triforce here out of level 5, and with that recorder, or he could just walk it, he should be on his way up to level 7 in just a moment or so. To answer a question in chat, yes, with this flag set, you do need all of the Triforces in order to be able to enter and defeat Ganon in level 9.
And this is actually going to be very interesting, because you and I, CD, were talking about the way that the points are spread out in this race. And this is going to be very spicy between Error and Karakarn. Error's at 6, Karakarn's at 4th. At 4. So if Karakarn takes second, that's 3 points to put him at 7. So if Error takes third place, he advances. But if he takes 4th place, it comes down to times. Did I do the math right?
I don't know. My eyes glazed over once we started talking about math. But it's okay. We've got Captain Green here.
Thank you, Captain Green. All right.
Yeah, Karakarn really needs Rain Elementalist to take third to have a shot here.
Gotcha. Alright, so it does look like Error is routing in this power bracelet spot check to level 7, which, I mean, still hasn't found level 9. Obviously still needs to explore this overworld. But still, double raft block. I love to see it.
Yeah, it is always really, really nice when the raft gets to be not only useful once, but twice. Alright, Karakarn has got his Triforce here from level 7. Looks like he's heading back to 6. And this was probably just the closest recorder spot because it's 2 screens over.
So now Error is in level 7. By process of elimination, he should know that nothing in this dungeon in terms of a basement item is going to interest him. Because he's got mags, so White Sword isn't interesting. And the only thing left is the boomerangs, which we know most people do not find interesting.
No,
I mean, he could prove me wrong and pick it up here, because I believe this was it.
Nope, he's just gonna nope right out on that one. So we do have to say, we thought it was really, really amusing that Captain Green, both you and Error ended up picking up the red candle, even after finding it after you guys already had the wand.
Yeah, I don't know. It ends up coming in handy because the Virus wouldn't go down to anything, so then you can just burn them all.
Yeah,
quick.
they were incredibly beefy. But yeah, we were just like, I was like, oh, okay, he probably isn't gonna go in and pick this up. And the next thing I know, you're picking up the red candle. So
Yep.
it was pretty funny. Raining Elementalist is gonna go ahead and find his silvers here out of level 8. I'm curious that he went back in, but it makes perfect sense now that he's got silvers. So yay!
And paused on the start screen.
Maybe dinner was just delivered or something.
Oh,
It is
yes.
about that time for Rupee. Alright, Karakarn is trying to find his Triforce here in level 6. Now, having watched a couple of you guys do this, I still don't know where it was. Where the room, I'm sorry, this is the one that was underneath the Gleeok, but I don't know exactly where in the level it was.
Unfortunately, it's all the way to the left. It's under the first E column, 4 up from the bottom.
Oh,
Oh,
gross.
So that's why it
that
took me
is-
forever, because I did the same thing
Yeah.
I'm doing here, is clear the whole right half first.
Oh man, Error goes ahead and gets his Triforce here out of level 7, which is going to send him to level 9.
well, he has to find it first, which...
Well, I mean, you've only got so many checks left, and you're right above this pesky raft spot.
I know.
But, you know, we should totally go check the rest of Death Mountain first.
He turned to the left. Oh my gosh. I was almost ready to fall right out of my chair. Alright, there we go. So, pesky rough spot has now been checked, and Error will find their level 9.
Yeah, and as we've already seen on Captain Green's side, it's a fairly immediate Ganon.
You hear him as soon as you walk in. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like, hi, I'm here. Come get me.
That's part of why I wanted to go to 8 first, because regardless of what I found in 6, I was gonna go to 8 would either be the silvers or the possible silvers of Recorder. Because if there's an immediate Ganon, I don't feel like them taking 9.
Yeah, that makes
I agree.
That makes sense because yeah, there's not going to be very far to go. Karakarn is going to go ahead and get his Triforce out of level 6, and he's now headed to level 9.
And now I remember, was there a magic staircase to Zelda, or was it more of a direct path? No, wait, it was that tricky... Go ahead, you tell them.
Yeah, I
explain it
tried
better.
to walk it and it dead-ended, so I couldn't bomb anywhere, but then that staircase ended up going sort of to her. I mean, it was right above her room, and then you just had to wind around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
So
we
magic-
possible there's a
enjoyed that one.
staircase that's a better way, because there were 2 other potential ones right next to her room, but...
Oh no. It
Oh,
looks
no?
like Karakarn has also not found level 9.
Oh. And Karakarn still has... Well, I mean, Karakarn will be finding the Any key over here on West Death Mountain, which, as we know, obviously, he hasn't checked.
But
at this-
by then, there's a small chance that the race for Error will be over.
This is true, but 9 does 9 things.
Rupee is back in level 3. He's got to go to the other side of the segment to the tail of the pony. I think is what we decided this was, to go fight. I think it's Patra in that room and pick up his Triforce.
So, question in chat, if Karakarn got second and Error got fourth, what would happen? So, I believe because it's a tie in points, it goes down to time, finish times, correct?
Yeah, it would default to the finish times for all 3 of the races. It's the total time. So they would add up the total time of all 3 of the races, and that would, I think, put Karakarn at a slight disadvantage.
Gotcha. Well, Reigning Elementalist does know that the Triforce is in the nose of the horse, and is heading over there.
Oh, see, I was saying that was the tail, but
Is it the tail?
I don't really know. The horse is kind of free-forming in 2 different chunks, so, you know, we'll just take our best guess with this one. I mean, I said it was a giraffe rig in keeping with the, the lovely and wonderful Pokemon sprays.
The head is detached!
And
It's in
we have confirmation from Crimson Havoc in chat that he has the times for all of the races in case that does somehow end up happening.
Thank you. Alright, so Error's heading in the right direction, but needs to either find a bomb hole, find a staircase. Actually, weren't you, Captain Green, weren't you in this room and you pushed and got the staircase here? Because this shouldn't bomb.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is the staircase I took.
Yeah, take that. Good, take that. See, he's finally listening to me.
Now, he doesn't have the compass, so he's not going to realize how close he is, but...
That's true.
Well, I mean, this is still a pocket you haven't explored in 9, so it kind of would make sense to just kind of keep going, unless you end up somehow taking the staircase here instead of following the door.
Yeah, because there was no way to bomb. It was... You had... You don't think you had any bomb walls, did you? You had to take the door. Alright.
Oh! Well, apparently we can hang a right, but maybe this will be a really short detour?
Possibly.
As
it's
Karakarn continues to dig out Death Mountain, gets his any key, and is now heading to the raft spot where we know 9 is.
Yes. So, Error is off on his goose chase.
Which will just give us a more entertaining race to watch in the meantime.
Well, I mean, it gives me a chance to look at the little Squirtles and
Angel FM mentioned in chat that actually the vires are to represent Tentacruel and Tentacool. And then it's Chinchu and Octillery. They're not, it's not the Squirtles. The vires aren't the Squirtles.
Oh my gosh, but could you imagine if it was?
Yeah, it'd be really cute. I mean, look, we got a giant Golbat as the Goma. This is awesome. Karakarn finds the immediate, back to the race here. Karakarn finds the immediate cannon. He's gonna go ahead and take him out real quick. He's got that magic sword. It comes in really handy. And now he's off on his search to find the princess.
So, Error unfortunately taking a bit of a detour, but I think this should shove him right back in the correct direction. This door to the left.
Yes.
I think, yeah. You gotta take
Except
this to the left.
for he thinks he's already maybe been in that room.
No, you get over there.
As Rating Elementalist is going to go ahead and pick up the Triforce out of 7. He is heading back into level 8 for some reason. Oh, and it looks like Karakarn has found the compass, so he's doing similar to what Captain Green did when he found the compass. Go over here, see how far up you can go, and it should just dead end him into that same staircase, I think, maybe?
Yes.
Error is now below the princess. We found a staircase I don't think we've seen yet.
I don't believe so, or it wasn't... Nope.
Oh, hey,
There's
look,
the boomerang.
magic boomerang. Woohoo.
What's up?
Yeah, we don't need that. Bye. Alright, Error's taking a really good look at his map. Now, with what he has already seen in the game, you've got to imagine he wants to get up into that that chunk straight above him where he hasn't seen that little bit of room.
Alright, so Karakarn is on the right path. Good, get back up there.
He's working on it. There's a turnstile in the way. Karakarn, however, if he takes the left here after he kills these bunnies, because he's got the compass, is gonna go ahead and find Princess Zelda.
And there we have it.
So, if everybody could get your GGs in chat, we have Karakarn finishing with an official race time GG time of 1:22:39.
Very nice. That was a very, very nice 9. And almost the exact same routing as Captain Green did. Down the pig, find the compass, get the staircase, find princess. Alright, so Error's back up in here. So hopefully by process of elimination, we'll kind of get routed properly.
Alright, Rupee is heading back in the direction of level 1.
Okay, good. Got the ladder, get the Triforce.
Oh dear, we're taking another please be an item? Nope,
No,
we're
no.
taking another staircase here in level 9.
Well, I mean, if you're Karakarn, you're slightly delighted because that gives Reigning Elementalist a chance to catch up. Speaking of which, we are joined in the booth by Karakarn. GG to you!
Thank you.
GG's and well done. That was one heck of a race.
Mm-hmm.
As
So what
soon
did
as
you
I-
think?
As soon as I went into level 9, I understood why Captain Green got a sub-hour.
Yeah, he made it. Ganon made it really, really easy for you guys today to find him. However, the princess was slightly more difficult, as Error is finding out right now. Hey, look, the disco room.
Nice. So now, what kept you out of 2? Was it the combat, or was it the lack of bombs? Because I know all of the runners were fairly early in level 2, but then everybody bounced without the Triforce or the item, and the two of us are scratching our heads trying to figure out, what did you guys see?
The blue dark nuts is the problem.
Oh,
Blue dark
okay.
nuts with low health and wood sword.
Oh, that makes sense.
And kind of annoying rooms to fit, like the block rooms. It's really annoying to fight blue dark nuts in there.
It looks like... Oh, Rupee's gonna go ahead and find his any key as well. But I don't know if he knows where level 9 happens to be, because he also has not bombed Death Mountain.
No.
Yeah, that was
And-
annoying, and level 9 is like second to last spot that I found.
Yes, double raft block. Not what you want to see, but we in the booth were cheering a little bit because we rarely get to see it.
Yeah, this is a really good night for us, for lots and lots of presents and cute things and stuff. So we want to thank the runners for, a really great race to watch. As Error, I think, is all the way back near start.
Yep. Still trying to figure out the path. Like, he's been up in that area before. Like, knows what staircase you gotta take. It's just finding that right path. Alright, so... Alright, Reigning Elementalist is gonna be finishing up their Death Mountain. Let's see where they go next. I mean, it looks to be heading in the direction, possibly, of the coast. Let's see if they hook a right or a left. Alright, doing a power bracelet. No, it doesn't have the power bracelet. Where are you going?
I do not really know where.
Oh,
He's heading back towards 7? Maybe he... Did he not? He got the boomerang. Rupee was
Yeah.
the only one to pick up the boomerang. Pikachu, where are you going, buddy? Oh, he hasn't bombed these yet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Odysseus. Alright, so
Wait,
hopefully this
did-
sends him down towards that raft spot where level 9 is. And there is the single rupee that he's going to need to be able to kill Ganon.
Perfect. Alright, headed in the right direction now. See, now I'm completely confused. I thought that once you got to that staircase that was above Zelda's room, it was a very linear walk to the door. Am I
Well-
misremembering?
No. I don't know,
Okay.
maybe Error just lost track of what that staircase was, or where it was.
Okay.
I was like making a beeline right for Zelda, and then I like ran into a wall that didn't bomb, and then I ran out of bombs, but then I went to the staircase that took you right above Zelda, and then you couldn't go down into Zelda, and you couldn't go up into Zelda.
It's okay, we're done, sorry. It's adorable!
It's now very dead though. But yeah, it did. A similar. Sorry guys. A similar thing happened with Captain Green. You guys both got the compass, which sends you kind of going up that way, and then the game just funnels you towards that staircase where you can't bomb out of the room, which then takes you to the staircase that's right above where she is.
Yeah, Braining's got a chance to make this interesting.
Yeah, he really
Well,
does.
he's out of money though.
That will suck
Yeah.
in trying to
So
get
he's
the
not
compass.
going to get the compass.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have the magical sword, so
True.
he can stab a couple of these. There we go. He's got a rupee now.
There you go. Okay.
Because yeah, we do have Crimson Avix. There is our compass. We do have Crimson Avix in chat with like the times and the information and stuff. If Rupee does end up taking third in this race somehow,
Yeah, honestly, I didn't notice that he had the magic sword because
yeah, I know. We've been having fun trying to figure out what everything is.
Because our tracker was like, oh, it's an 11 heart pickup for mags. And we're like, where?
We're just
They
like,
looked
really? Oh, okay.
And the lightning bolt changed to a shield on Raining Elementalist side, so that kind of gave us a clue.
And there, now we got all the money we need for the ammo. Error he's kind of heading back towards the right direction.
Well, was this the staircase, or Which was
He's below it. He's got to get up to the north. Somehow he ended up in a staircase that took him like 4 or 5 rooms below Zelda.
E column, like 4th from the top.
Rupee, meanwhile, had to up an A and headed back to start because it looks like he ended up in the complete wrong section of the map.
all right?
Okay, yeah, he's about to find it.
But it has to take this staircase because you can't.
Yeah,
bomb.
you have to, and then you have to work your way. You go right, down, 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 left, and then back up again, I believe.
Right. But I feel like he's been here already.
He was. This is where he took that random right-hand turn and then up exploring like the complete wrong side. And then before he found the compass, he took a couple of different staircases.
Gotcha.
Oh no! Error! What are you doing?
There.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it!
I mean, hopefully when it careens him back over here, get back in there. See, it works when I yell at him.
Well, you'll have to tell him that when he gets in here.
Being kind does not work.
Alright, here we go. Alright, he's going the right direction. You just gotta go down one more room, kill the bunnies, head left. The bunnies are
Alright.
already dead, so we're fine.
There we go.
Alright, there we go. Error finds the princess, and with an official... Come on, Error.
Come on.
Error. Error!
Stop that.
Stab the fire, Error!
I was bombing the princess.
If he knew exactly how close Rupee was at 9
Oh my
right now,
God.
this would be, you
Look,
know...
we get sniped right here.
Oh my gosh, so Error
Well, I mean,
finishes
it probably
with...
doesn't matter. He's probably going to win on tiebreakers anyway. But
He finishes with an official race time of 1:31:57. So let's get some more GGs in chat. And yeah, I don't really know what the time and all that stuff is.
Oh my god. I'm not GGing that. That
I'm still gonna GG
Only
it. All right,
you.
so this is good for Rupee. This is good for Rupee. He's gonna bomb north.
Yep.
He's gonna keep going north. I still haven't figured out what the Aquamentus actually is in this. Welcome and somewhat GGs. We'll say GGs to Error.
GG.
You were giving us a bit of a heart attack there, Error.
Oh my god.
Needless to say, I'm not a very happy person right now.
I mean, Rupee, I believe, just found the staircase that he needed in level 9.
Because I was convinced there was a magic staircase because I thought for sure that I had... I mean, you didn't even need to bomb left into that room, but I was convinced that I had found it and I had tried to bomb left into the room just below Zelda, but no, I tried to bomb left into Zelda's room, not the one before then, because I didn't find the compass immediately, even though that room was super easy to clear. And so I convinced myself it was a magic staircase, and then once I started running out of stuff. It's like, okay, let's double check the stupid room again, and then I'm not very happy right now. But
Well, we can tell. I mean, you bombed her. I don't think you set her on fire, though. You bombed her, you shot her, you stabbed her a
no,
couple times.
because
Yeah.
I needed to finish because
Yep.
reasons.
And
No.
speaking of reasons, we have Pikachu finishing with a time of 1:33:44. So let's get some GG's chat.
This was a fantastic race. And you, the cuteness, the utter cuteness. We couldn't track her comm for nothing. It was, oh my god, what's this? And then the other 3 boxes might have well been black.
Hey, we did our best. We did. We
So
Well,
We were welcome to GG's, Rupee.
GG.
GG.
That so that ended up being one staircase to the right for error ended up making that an incredibly close race between the two of you. He was still trying to figure out the path to find Zelda as you
Yeah.
grabbed the last Triforce and made it into level 9, and then somehow just magically found the right wall. Like that was one heck of an ending.
Yeah, that tends to happen. But had fun. Had some disturbances on my end, which was why I had like AFK'd for a bit because some stuff came up.
Oh, sorry. That's never fun when that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so overall, that was an incredibly good race. Does anybody have any points that stuck out to them as far as like really, really good or really, really bad for this scene?
I died a lot.
I'd say this is probably the easiest-ish out of the 3, but there's still there's still a lot of bosses, a lot of Patras, and a lot of Manhandlers. Wasn't a lot of Dig Doggers. I think I only killed like 1 Dig Dogger this time.
I mean,
Yep.
I'm happy there was only 1 Dig Dogger.
Yep, it was the recorder blocking the Triforce, Dig Dogger.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Well, at least for me, it was Voltorb.
That was
I
a
was
full...
wondering what that was.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
a list. Just a nice comprehensive itemized list of what everything was. We made educated guesses, some of them wrong, others we didn't care we were wrong.
Well,
What was-
my entire sprite set was Pokemon.
Well, yeah, but we were trying to figure out which Pokemon they were. Was the Gleeok not Clefairy, Celebi?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was.
Okay, because that's what chat was saying, but we're just kind of like looking at it going, it's in a green level. We can't really tell. It's like it's blending into the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was that was one heck of a race. It looks like our points totals have been updated, I want to say.
Yeah.
It'd be 16, 11, 10, 4, right?
Oh, nope, they haven't been updated.
Wait, why would there be
But,
16?
Isn't it 4 for first place?
Right, but there's
Yeah,
only
it's
been
4
3
times 3.
races.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. They have been updated, okay. Yeah.
I do
I
believe they've
know, I
been
was thinking
updated.
it was 4 races and 4 people.
Karakarn is just tired.
I mean,
That's-
after
that's
that
true.
level 9, that's
Yeah.
it kind of it was a pretty nice scene overall, but there were just like these little, like the ladder in level 2 kind of stumped a lot of you guys for a while, both because it was either you got there and you had wood sword and 3 hearts, or you just didn't have bombs to bomb into that wall, or you didn't have the map to be able to see that room was there in the first place. So you know, there just seemed to be like these little tweaks throughout, you know, the entire scene, plus the curly Q path to get to Zelda and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Well, the wand definitely did open up the seed for me. I don't think I died after I got the wand.
We actually couldn't tell that you had gotten the match. Our tracker, Cami and Renikai, who by the way did an amazing job tonight. Thank you very
Yes.
much. We didn't notice that Mags was an 11 heart pickup until he pointed it out because your lightning bolt turned into a shield and we kind of missed it.
Oh yeah. So I wasn't sure what to do for my big shield, my big sword. So I was like, I'll just put it a shield with the lightning bolt on it. Someone's gonna like it.
It was definitely awesome. And then it was just kind of in the case of Captain Green, it was like some of the most perfect routing for that seed that I think I have seen in a really long time. It just everything kind of fell right into place, even the timing of finding a candle or being able to get the candle out of or buying a candle and then finding the candle in 3, but it just kind of like it all fell right into place, which was amazing.
So all those resets, especially in 3. So when you get 3 in randomizer, it's easy. No, but joking aside, though, I would say it was a decent seed aside from like the overall deaths. Had my cookie big shield.
Was it a cookie?
Yeah.
Aww.
So what I did was I wasn't able to find like a cookie, and then Yoshi's cookie popped into my head, and like every sprite in Yoshi's cookie are cookies. So that was the best one I could come up with the shield. So I was like, just make it a checkered cookie.
Oh man, that's awesome. I mean, we saw it a couple of times in the shops, but we never really saw it long enough to actually be able to tell what it was.
Yeah, I messed up on the sprites because I basically the cookie sprite was the one in the shop and not the shield that you carry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, oh man, I messed up, which does happen. But yeah,
I mean, it was still that made my night. So between all the cat pictures beforehand and the Pokemon sprite set and the amazing race that was happening at the same time, this is really good. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
All right, I'll just ask if you guys have any final thoughts, either about moving on or the tournament in general. If this sadly was your last race for the year.
Well, for me, like every randomizer, I'm going to disappear until the next randomizer catches my eye. But I will be watching in the chats.
Yeah, good luck to Error and Captain Green in the next round.
Thank you. Appreciate it. GG's, everyone.
Thank you. Although I'll have to be a lot better today if I have any hope of going, not making a fool of myself like I did today.
We have proven it.
That's all. It was, I think, level 9.
When I yell at you from the booth, you apparently make the right plays. So I think I just have to somehow yell at you. Because that's all it was just, I was like, get!
Because I'm not going to lie. When I found Zelda and found what I did, I was really close to just hitting dot forfeit.
Oh.
Because
no.
I was not happy. At all.
Yeah, but that's like saying that, you're the only person that ever had that moment. Like, do not ever devalue yourself.
There's a next race, so...
Yes. And you are a good runner.
Until then.
Don't ever think differently, please.
And with that, so we're gonna again say thank you to Cami and Renikai for doing our tracking tonight. Thank you to Boof and Boom for keeping me company here in the chat while we squeed over the adorable Pokemon sprites that were just moving again. And yeah, we hope to see you guys tomorrow. We have, I believe, 3 races. We have one starting at 2100, which is, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, between Sea Falcon, Truant Gamer, Crimson Avex, and Dr. Blue. We
That's
have
9.
one... Is that 9?
21
Military.
minus is 21 minus 12 9? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So, well, I automatically put it in Central Time, so you know we're doing great. We've got one at 10 p.m., which is going to be on SpeedGaming 2 between Cafe JD, Cantaloupe Me, XO19, and Dark Falls, and then one that has yet to find a channel yet that is also at 10 p.m. between King Doll, Redbird Grad, Mr. Dunlow, and Ellendar. So there's lots more really amazing Zelda coming up tomorrow and for the rest of the week. So hopefully everybody has a good night, and we'll catch you later.
Yes. And please make sure once again to give our runners a follow: Captain Green 7, Error 72, Karakarn VI, and Reigning Elementalist. And thank you again to our tracker, Kamion Renokai.
Thanks.
All right. Yep. Good night, everybody.